A closer look. Can right whales and offshore wind safely coexist? Patrick Flannery. Offshore wind developments and critically endangered right whales are sharing the same waters off our coast, which has raised the question, how safely can they coexist? CI's Eve Zukov has spent the last few months talking to scientists and cutting through misinformation. Today, she brings us some answers. Hi, Eve. Eve Zukov. Well, Patrick, there are four main categories of concern for right whales, and they're important to define because there are just about 360 of these animals left in the world. The first concern points to the fact that wherever offshore wind farms are being built and maintained, there will be more boats in the water, which increases the chances of a ship strike or collision between a boat and whale. There's also a risk that more right whales could get entangled in marine debris that's coming from the wind farms. The third concern has to do with how wind farms could possibly affect the copepods, these little crustaceans right whales like to eat, by changing ocean circulation. And finally, exposure to noise is a concern. The concerns have a bit less to do with what happens once wind farms are built, because right whales are incredibly used to a loud ocean. They spend a lot of time in shipping lanes. But during construction, there are worries that loud pile driving that's done to anchor wind turbines to the ocean floor could result in hearing impairment, mask right whales' vocal communication, stress them out, and affect behavior. That said, more and more research is addressing those concerns. I talked to a professor from the University of Rhode Island who said whales will often swim away from loud sounds, but the worst-case scenario is that a loud sound could create temporary hearing loss.